Hello, God Saints, and welcome to today's Bible Moment with Pastor Fred. Today's Bible Moment. Well, what we want to do first is we want to send our heartfelt condolences and God's comfort out to the Covenant family, our sister church, and also the family of all of those that were involved, and to minister to the families that have lost their loved ones. My beloved, our country, our world, our cities, our towns are going through great challenges right now. For we are in the last days. That there's devastation, there are economic turmoils, there's racial inequality. The list goes on of all that is wrong, but all that is wrong is because of sin. We try to wrap our heads around the incomprehensible. We try to figure out why people do what they do. But I want to tell you, my beloved, you cannot calculate crazy, and you can't stop stupid. We cannot just legislate our way out of this, because it is not the tools, it is the heart. It is the heart of man. It is the heart and soul of sin that has been manifested upon our great land. So in this Bible moment, we want to look at a simple thing. Washington and the state legislators are planning for some type of legislation to come out of this tragedy. But I want to suggest that God has legislation also, and it is already written in the books. 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and I will heal their land. We need to really take that to heart. We're just seeing the end result. We're looking at the symptoms. We're trying to catch up when God says go to the source. The source is in our hearts. If my people would just turn, if my people would just turn, if we would just pray, if we would just seek God and his forgiveness and his love that gets into us, we will love one another. And we need to be proactive on that love and doing the right thing. Leaders need to take charge and do the right thing, not for their own benefit, but for the benefit of others. You are to love your neighbor as yourself. You are to represent the people. You are to love the people and to do what is right by them. We need to protect our children. We need to pay our teachers. We need to provide the proper tools and equipment that they need to thrive here in one of the greatest countries on this planet. We can do better. And let us strive to do better. I want to take your attention also to Psalm 33. Psalms 33. The Lord, verse 10, foils the plans of the nations. He thwarts the purposes of the people. But the plans of the Lord stand firm forever. The purposes of his heart through all generations. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord. the people he chose for his inheritance. From heaven, the Lord looks down and sees all mankind. From his dwelling place, he watches all who live on earth. He who formed the hearts of all, who considers everything they do. Verse 18, but the eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those whose hope is in his unfailing love, to deliver them from death and keep them alive in famine. We wait in hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. We need the Lord right now, because only the Lord can fix what is broken. Only the Lord can restore peace in a time of turmoil. Only the Lord can comfort those grieving families. Only the Lord can lift up the children that witness such atrocities. Only the Lord can change the hearts of leaders that make legislation and laws to protect this land and to make this nation prosperous. But in making that prosperity, it should be shared prosperity for all. God bless you. God smile upon you. Happy Sunday.